Hey guys, what's going on? This is ProMod Sin, and I am bringing you the next episode of the Sin Challenge, playing through Pokemon Emerald. And I cut out a little bit of training I did. I did actually go back to, what's it called, Rustboro City, I think, where the first gym was, and talk to the president of the Devon Corporation, Mr. Stone, I think his name is. And after you give, I think it's you give the letter to Steven or something like that, then you can get the experience share from him. Anyways, I completed the task necessary, so I got the experience share, and I gave it to Aron, however you pronounce it, because I wanted to level him up because he's going to be a huge help in the third gym, which is an electric type. And I mean, he may not be the biggest help, but I think he's probably going to be the most helpful out of everyone on my team. Sorry, I'm drinking some soda. Once again, I'm quite addicted to soda, and I really need to cut that out. I'm trying to drink more water. I actually just filled up the Brita because I don't really like our tap water here. I mean, it's not like super bad, but I don't know. I just don't like the taste to it. So we've had the Brita for a while, so I finally filled that thing up. But anyways, way off topic. Going back to right now, I believe coming up in a little bit, since we're pretty close, is the battle with May. And let me check really quick. I know it might be cheating, but I really don't care, to be completely honest with you. Let me find out. Crap. That's going to just completely go up all over your guys' screen. I think it's a... Since I chose Torchic, it's going to be the Mudkip team, which means that the first Pokemon, I think, is Shroomish. So we're going to throw Stoner Chick out there first, because Stoner Chick is awesome. Will you stop trying to talk to me? I keep hitting the wrong button. That's why. So, crap. I'm going to run from this battle because I don't want to take the chance. I did just heal. I did some training up. Aron grew to level 19, as you saw. He learned Metal Claw. Nothing really too awesome other than that. I don't think any of my other Pokemon grew any levels. I got the experience share, which I already covered. And now we're going to go ahead and battle May. I think she's pretty weak. I think her strongest is like 20, 21, somewhere around there. And I have another quick drink of this Squirt, I think it is I'm drinking. Oh, it's a Lumbre. I'm way off. Great. Oh, man, I love Squirt. I don't know why. I never liked Squirt growing up, but it's much better now. So I'm going to go ahead and peck, just because Ember isn't going to be super duper effective. Oh, come on. Just because of the fact that it's also a water type. So I'll go ahead and scratch this thing. And of course I get a critical from scratch. That's awesome. Marshtomp. Marshtomp is going to be super weak against Shroomish, so I'm going to bring Shroomish out. Hopefully, actually, Shroomish evolves into Breloom pretty soon. I'm really hoping that goes through. This is just going to be an easy 2-hit KO since it decided to open with Bide because it's a complete moron. Yes, awesome. I was actually kind of worried for a second there that he might live with like 1 HP and then just like completely wreck Shroomish. So Slugma's up next, and Shroomish and Aron are not good choices whatsoever. So I'm going to try Krillia. Once again, I'm not very good with pronouncing these names. I'm much better with pronouncing them in my head, but I actually have to say them out loud. So I'm just going to go out with Krillia. I should actually kill this thing before I'm put to sleep. Yeah, so it's, like I said earlier, May is a really easy trainer to beat. She's mostly just for some quick cash and some useful items through the story, and she's decent experience. She's not like a very strong trainer, but she seems to pump out more experience than she should for how difficult she is. I don't know why in my opinion, they should maybe they should do like a tiered kind of thing. When you start the game, you choose how difficult you want it to be. So, hold on, one more drink and then I'll continue that. Sorry, I'm really enjoying the Sprite. And it's really hot outside, so I'm really thirsty. And I know soda's really bad for you especially when you're thirsty, but you know what? While I'm waiting for that Brita water to cool down, because it's like barely room temperature, and I like my water really cold. Anyways, why do I keep getting off topic? I think they should do like a system where like you can choose, like, if this is your first Pokemon game ever, then you have to go through like the basic like crap where it explains what Pokemon are and it shows you like how to catch Pokemon and stupid stuff like that. But like if you've played through like 1 or 2 games, you know, maybe you just need a reminder of like what's been introduced this generation or something like that. And then if you've played like pretty consistently through the generations like I have, I've been playing since Generation 1, then you can skip like especially for take example White and Black. If you've already played through, let's say, White and you want to play through Black, you should be able to skip the stupid stuff that you don't need to learn all over again when you just learn it playing White. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. Leave a comment below what your thoughts are on that subject there, because I'm quite interested to hear what you guys think about it. Maybe you guys have a better idea. I don't know, maybe that's the best idea I ever come up with. I doubt it, but you never know. So I'm quite interested in hearing what you guys think on that subject. So this is just, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of Let's Plays, and it seems like everyone just talks about what's going on during the gameplay, and really that seems kind of boring to me. So I kind of wanted, I want to bring up some stuff, like, but the battles like this where it's kind of just, you just basically fight for type advantage. So for like this, Nuzleaf is coming out, so Stoner Chick is actually probably my best bet, because I think Nuzleaf actually is part Dark type. Maybe it's not fully part Dark until Shiftry, but it's a Grass type, so you're gonna use Peck. So stuff like that, I don't really feel like I should commentate over. I kind of want to throw in my own personality into it. So if you guys like that idea, you know, feel free to leave a comment below. So that way I know to keep doing that. If you guys want to see more like tips, and while I'm just running around, then I will like talk about random stuff. But I don't know, like that just seems like the commentary would go all over the place. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Like I said, I'm asking for a lot of feedback, but that's just because, you know, I'm still new at this, and so I don't really know. I see what a lot of people do, and there's a lot of things that I like, and that some commentators do, and there's a lot of things I don't like that they do. And I kind of want to mix what you guys would prefer and what I like to do together to try to give like maybe a compromise, if nothing else. Just because I don't want to do strictly what you guys want to do, especially if I don't enjoy it. It means that the quality isn't going to be there. But I don't want to do only what I want to do, and then you guys like not enjoy watching my stuff, because that's half of it for me. I want to be entertaining, so I'm always looking to, you know, take the next step and improve my videos and my quality, whether that's video, audio, you know, how it looks, how it sounds. You know, I always want to make things better than my previous video. And I know that sometimes I'm not able to do that just because I don't have the time or the knowledge to like sit down and spend like 4 or 5 hours to do like a 5-minute video. I don't really have that much time, especially since it takes hours. It takes about an hour to render a Call of Duty video. It takes about, I use Camtasia to record my screen, and it takes, I don't know, so I do like a 15-minute episode, and it takes, hold on, one more drink. Sorry about that. So it takes about 15 minutes for me to actually record this episode, but I spent about half an hour previous to the episode just leveling up my Pokemon, leveling up my Aron so that he can actually be useful in this gym. Because I didn't really think you guys wanted to just see me running through a patch of grass and squares or whatever, you know, battling really weak Pokemon. So I figured it would be better if I just did that off screen. But so like I said, it took me about half an hour to do some quick level grinding. It's going to be about a 15-minute video, give or take a few minutes. Then I have to like save it, or whatever they call it in. I have to save the clip that Camtasia recorded, and I have to like produce and share it, or whatever it is. Sorry, I don't really remember, because I just kind of it's gotten to the point where I just click through the buttons. I know the process, and so I don't really remember the names too well. But oh, come on, I have to go around, you know. Okay, now Elixir's kind of helpful, not overly helpful, but whatever. Ooh, a Pokeball, that's not really helpful either because I can actually buy those. But anyways, let's go ahead and bring out Aaron, whatever his name is, because I think this guy battles and he's pretty weak. But so that it takes. So far we're like in just a standard video. If I didn't have to do any leveling up, we're probably 20 minutes into the video now, and at this point in the process, and then I have to produce it and share it or whatever it's called. That takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Let's just say 20, since that, you know, we'll go on the longer end because most of them are closer to 20 than they are to 15. So that's 40 minutes in, and then it takes about half an hour to render because my computer's a little older, so it's not very fast. I mean, it's decent. It gets the job done, but it's not as fast as I would prefer. So half an hour there, so we're at an hour and 10 minutes, and then it takes, I want to say, around 45 minutes to upload, depending on how retarded, oh sorry, I guess that's kind of rude to say, but how difficult, let's say, my internet decides to be for the day. Because sometimes I'll get pretty decent speeds for Comcast because I have Comcast internet, and Roar is useless, so we're not going to learn that. I mean, it's good in like competitive kind of stuff, or it's kind of good, but it's not what we need in this situation. So Aron can't really take too many more hits from water. Just is Tentacool usually has Bubble Beam, so we're going to switch to Krillia since it's part poison, and we'll kill it with Confusion. Should be a one hit. But anyways, you know, I can sometimes get almost 4 megabits up, up, but there are times where it gets down to like 0.5. And I call Comcast and they just say, oh, well, there's nothing we can really do about it. It must be your router because everything looks good on our end. And I sit there and try to tell them, because I'm a tech, you know, I went to school, learned quite a few things. I'm working on computers for, almost 10 years now, ever since I broke my first computer because I was a moron. And I didn't realize that the fan on my processor basically broke. It got off balance and then it just stopped working, so it wasn't cooling off my CPU. This was old. I mean, it's a single core. It was a single core processor. It's from 03, I believe, and it wasn't top of the line then. It wasn't even close. But I got it built to play Half-Life 2, so that kind of shows you just how old it is. I kind of want to just talk for another minute, but what I'm gonna do, anyways. So it takes about anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours for me to do each one of these episodes. So, you know, I don't always have time. Sometimes I don't even have time to do the 2 hours. But I try to do it the best I can. So I can't really spend like 5 hours a day, because if I'm going to be uploading one of these episodes every day, I can't be spending 5 hours every day, because that's 35 hours a week just on uploading, just on doing videos. That's well over a day. So I can't really spend that much time, but I want to try to give you guys the best quality that I can at the moment. So if you guys have any suggestions for me at all, I'd really appreciate it. Also, follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to talk with me if you need to or want to talk with me in any way. There's also the link for the new ProMods Facebook page we just put up. That'll be in the description. I am an admin on there, so if you guys like that, that's another good way to talk to ProMods, like in general, and whoever has the knowledge to answer your question or whatever will help you. I think it's myself and Mr. ProMods, the owner, and I'm not 100% sure who else is going to be on the Facebook page regularly. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do some kind of introduction of ourselves. I don't know. I'll have to talk with Mr. ProMods about that, but that's a good way to talk with us. Also, Mr. ProMods is the owner's, the official ProMods Twitter will be in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it. If you did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate a like. If you did enjoy it, you can go ahead and leave the dislike. A rating is better than none. A bad rating is better than none. But if you did dislike it, whether you dislike it or like it, but especially if you dislike it, I'd really appreciate if you give me some feedback with what you liked, what you didn't like, stuff like that. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more of them, make sure to subscribe so that you can find them in your sub box. But more importantly, not only subscribing, but following me on Twitter, since my Twitter will let you know when I've uploaded a video. That would be a really good way to find out and keep track of not only this series, but my Call of Duty videos. And once I get my capture card, I'll be uploading a lot more. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the next episode after this, but I'm going to cut off this episode here, guys. It's already 15.5 minutes, so I will see you guys. I'll upload this today, which is the 11th, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This episode will be up late tonight. Next episode will be out like early tomorrow morning. So I will see you guys. See you guys later. Bye.